The world of Baldur's Gate is incredibly dangerous, and while all of us have opened innumerable empty crates, today we're going to open one that definitely isn't. Provided it's not a mimic that rips my arms off, I'm Ron Burke, editor-in-chief for GamingTrend.com. Let's open up this adventure supply crate and see what's inside. First and foremost, it really is a crate. It's made of wood and marked with the symbol for the Absolute, as well as saying Adventure Supplies on top and Baldur's Gate 3 on both sides. Now the fun part is, everything on the internet's a lie. Except this time. I promise you, on all things Baldur's Gate, I have not actually opened this yet. I wanted to share this with you, so my reaction will be genuine. So I don't know what's actually in this rather soft kind of velour. We have some bags. Not sure what's in those. Well, I know what that's for. That's going to be for tea. So that's for steeping your tea. Set that aside. And these are definitely cookies for, you know, stuffing in your mouth. Nice little die 20. Very cool. One vanilla cookie. Die 20 that more like rolled a 1 on its way here. A leather bag that's rather heavy, so I'm not sure what's in that. A scroll, complete with wax seal and the symbol of the Absolute. And Druid's Herbal Berry Tea. This will be delicious, I'm sure. It's from the Steeping Dragon. Looks like it's a hibiscus tea. That should be delicious. We'll set that aside. Another rather heavy bag with the symbol for the Absolute. And another burlap bag of some sort, replete with the Baldur's Gate symbol on it. And a very heavy tankard with, I mean, that looks like hand washable, but that looks legit. I think that's usable. It says not for use in the dishwasher, but other than that, that's a solid tankard. That's gonna be awesome. All right, I'm gonna clear some of this stuff off and then we'll start taking a look at what's inside. All right, we'll start off with these, and I suspect our disappointment might be immeasurable because this might just be stuffing materials. But let's see. Yes, indeed, the fabled stuffing materials. I think these might even be mundane, probably not even magical, but a Baldur's Gate 3 bag. We will stuff the stuffing back in there. I'm gonna make the assumption that this is also mundane material, and we'll take a look at this one instead. This one's burlap. Oh, see, this is the good stuff. So if you don't know, I'm an Ultima Dragon, and I have a soft spot for cloth maps. The old Ultima games all came with cloth maps, so this is right up my alley. We have cards, Karlach, Asterion, Shadowheart, Lae'zel, Gale, and Will. And looks like, oh yeah, kind of a backstory on each one of them. What brought them to where you meet them, and are they forever doomed? In some of their cases, the answer is definitely yes. An adventurer's journal. Man, I'm a sucker for artwork as well, and just the artwork in this game is incredible. And there's no exception here. This is awesome line work. These kind of things, they always give you an ample amount of space to write things in, but there's no way I'm gonna sully this with my scribblings. Hey, a space hamster. If you've not found this thing, it's not your friend. I'm not going to show you where you find that, but when you do, it will be a great surprise, and more likely to ruin your day than it is to help you when you do uncork it. All right, let's set that aside. So hopefully I can get all of this in camera. Let's see. There we go. So these are just some of the areas that you'll be visiting throughout the course of the 3 acts of Baldur's Gate, including, I can see some points of interest in the Underdark, as well as some of the various cities that you'll reach, and of course Baldur's Gate itself. This is pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, set this aside, see what else lies in store. And I'm sure I'm going to say this a million times, but big thank you to Larian for this. This sort of stuff. I'm sure some scumbags out there are already pawning this on eBay, but this will stay in my possession forever. This is the kind of stuff that lives on this wall and lives on that wall and will forever do so. So thank you so much for sending me this stuff. This means a lot. So this is a vanilla cookie. I can't share it with you, but I'm sure it will be delicious. I will eat it for you. And then same thing here. They usually partner with a local company, but I suspect that might not be the case. Shipping these overseas might be a little prohibitively expensive. All right, 1 leather pouch. And that is rather heavy. Okay, so this has like some beads here to hold it shut. Inside we have, wow, that is a very heavy D20. So this is not unlike the one that's in the collector's edition, but even larger. Pretty cool stuff. Hopefully I'm getting a good shot of that. That's got some heft. You start throwing that around at your local game, and that might wake some people up. That's a warning that not all of these are going to look the same, but this is a copper coin. It should look burnished. Yeah, this is some of the actual coinage you find in the game, so it should look burnished. And it should look a little rough. I look forward to this actually aging so it doesn't look so new. So I intend to handle the crap out of this. Very cool. Set that aside. To those of you exploiting the game to figure out how to make over 200,000 gold, I'm impressed with your ingenuity. I'm always baffled by the sorts of things that people come up with when they play games like Baldur's Gate and they figure out how to kind of rig the system. In one case I saw where somebody was using various things like clouds of different types, whether it be steam or whatever else, or even the spell like Cloud Kill to cover NPCs and then rob them blind, and then because nobody sees it, it didn't happen. Okay, that's cool. So this is a wax stick. If you've never used one of these, you light this wick, and obviously you'll need like some sort of dish to do this in, but you heat the wax, and then you can stamp the wax and then stamp this symbol of the Absolute onto each and everything that you come across. So I'm sure that's this symbol here. Looks like it might have been done with that wax symbol. I'll know when I crack it. Actually, I'm not going to crack it because that would kind of ruin it. But yeah, the idea is you'll be able to heat that wax and then press this into the wax and then press that onto an object and seal it shut. So if you want to send off your payment to the DMV and seal it properly, that's how you do that. Evil recognizes evil, so the DMV will open that quickly and know that it's yours. Set that aside. Let's see what's in here. It's a note from Larian Studios. It says, "The road to Baldur's Gate will shape who you are destined to become. Will it guide you to glory, to be hailed among the revered heroes of legend, or will it instead lead you down a treacherous path where darkness beckons? Whatever awaits you on your journey, it's good to be prepared. Enclosed within this package is a collection of camp supplies, a treasure trove of provisions and tools designed to enrich your travels throughout the Forgotten Realms and beyond. Inside, you'll find a cloth map of Faerun to help you find your way, a wooden tankard for your finest ale, a golden coin and a leather pouch for times of need, a metal D20 die to seal your fate, and a journal to chronicle your story, among other essential supplies curated to accompany you on your journey to Baldur's Gate. Thank you for being a part of this incredible journey with us, and let these serve you well on the adventures ahead. Larian Studios and Wizards of the Coast and Dungeons & Dragons." So, pretty cool stuff, and again, extremely appreciated. This little steeper isn't mentioned, but that is what you'll take this tea, and I'm not going to open it on camera. You can figure out how tea works. You put the tea inside this, and then you can steep that inside well, into your flask if you wanted to use that, but for tea, probably not that. But you steep that inside, and then this obviously can go in the trash or compost or whatever you want to do with it. All right, we'll set this aside, and then we'll open this last item and see what this is. All right, rather old. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, this is kind of cool. This is the fine gentleman that'll be controlling your fate more than once while you're in Baldur's Gate. I don't want to ruin the story if you've not run into this guy yet, if you're still early in your adventure, but this guy's not your friend. And despite his attempts to make him your friend, unless you're going for an evil run, probably not going to be your friend. But this is like a really cool kind of antiqued wooden frame around, feels like it might be like a print, but it feels like it's solid. It doesn't feel like paper. So whatever it is, it's solid. I just need to glue this piece that's come open and shipping. But otherwise, yeah, this is gonna be awesome, and certainly a very cool collector's piece to go along with, frankly, a whole box of cool pieces. So a couple of our folks on the team have already gotten their collector's edition. I'm still waiting for mine. The whims of shipping and shipping delays, such is life, right? Yeah, I pre-ordered that collector's edition on day one, minute one, knew I had to have it, and having played the game now, you can read our review on gamingtrend.com. You can tell that we absolutely had a magical time, and it's the kind of game that comes along, as I said in my review, really once a century. I mean, this has just blown me away. I said century. I don't think quite that much. Maybe once a decade is what I meant to say. And I'm really blown away with just all the things that they managed to accomplish. And I can't wait to see when and if we get new content for it. But frankly, there's enough there where I'm over 300 hours at this point into a game that just keeps growing. I mean, I just seem to find crazy new things every single time I play it. So I can't speak highly enough, and I just want to again say thank you to the Larian team for this incredible provision chest. It'll serve me well, and so long, and thanks for the cookies. I'm Ron Burke, Editor-in-Chief for GamingTrend.com. Stay tuned here for all of our previews and reviews and just crazy stuff like this. See you again real soon.